Recipe for peanut brittle or chikki. For this you will need 1 cup of peanuts and 1 cup of cashew nuts. You can use any other nuts as well. 1 slice of butter, half a teaspoon of salt, and 500 grams of sugar or 2 cups of sugar. Keep your biscuit tray ready, lined up with foil. Heat your pan and melt the butter. When the butter starts melting, add sugar. We're going to caramelize this sugar. You have to keep this on a low flame and keep checking it. This is a slow process, so just be patient. So don't burn the chikki, otherwise it will become bitter. Let the sugar slowly melt on its own. If you see closely, the sugar has started to caramelize and liquidify. It's melting and becoming almost a golden color. The sugar is now almost brown or a caramel color. Please keep an eye on the flame. You may need to keep it on a low flame or a high flame depending on the heat of the pan. The sugar will turn into liquid. You can now see that the sugar and butter have melted completely and become a liquid. If there are any lumps, you can break it with your wooden spoon. Now that we have a caramel and an almost thick liquid, add your salt. Mix. Increase the flame and add the nut mixture. We have increased the flame as soon as we put in the nuts so that the caramel stays in a liquid form and the temperature stays high. Otherwise it will solidify in the pot and we don't want that. Mix the nuts around in the pot so that they get covered in the caramel and they get cooked a little as well. I think it's done. Be careful not to burn the sugar and to take it out on the right stage. Just a few minutes of mixing should be enough. This is done now and we will pour it onto our greased tray. Spread it out with your wooden spoon and press it down. We want a nice thin layer so we can break it into pieces later. You can roll the tray around so that the syrup evens out. Leave this to cool and set completely for 5 to 10 minutes. The peanut brittle has now hardened and we're going to separate it from the aluminium foil. You can see that it's hardened into one solid slab. Break it into rough pieces by hand. Your peanut brittle is now ready.